Thank you. We're going to get started with the awards portion of tonight. I'm just going to ask that if you guys get up to throw stuff away, do anything, please don't walk past the camera or in front of the camera. If you're coming up to get an award, if you come out the outer aisles, we would appreciate that. So we're gonna start with tonight, not necessarily an award, but recognition. So Mr. Span, I'd like to invite you up as we recognize our ASB.
One of the privileges of working in a boarding academy is the opportunity that you have as a staff member to work closely with different groups of student leaders, whether they are RAs or class officers or ASB officers. And it's been a blessing that I've experienced over 2 decades now. I would like to invite my other ASB sponsors to come up, Mrs. Riffle, Mrs. C. And then I'd like to invite our ASB team to come up. As members of the student body, you oftentimes get to see the results of the work that this group does. What you don't see is all the planning, all the setting up, all the cleaning up and tearing down that happens before and after the events. But this has been a very great group to work with. They've been very creative. They have been excellent with follow-through and getting things done. And this year I've kind of stepped back just a little bit and given them a little more leeway, and it's been very interesting to watch them step up and fill those positions. I know I've had staff members in the past who have heard me give my little speech for ASB officers say that, oh, you say the same thing every year, and it's true. I do tend to do that. But that's because I've been blessed to work with great groups of students. And in my 2+ decades of doing this, yeah, I've had a couple of bad ones, but maybe 2 out of 22. And so it's been a privilege to work with really high-quality students. So officers, we want to say thank you, and we have a little card here and a little gift inside of it that we'll hand to each one of you. Somebody asked me, where'd he get that sweatshirt? I says, I don't know, ask him. Thank you. Don't squeeze me hard. Okay, thank you.
Found it somewhere.
All right. Thank you, officers. Appreciate it.
We'll continue on. This year's National School Choral Award is voted on by the other members of Choraleers. So whoever wins this, first of all, I want to mention we also vote for our section leaders. So I will just mention the names of who won the section leader, and then I will tell you who won the National School Choral Award. I showed it to them. The plaque is that big and started in the 60s. So it's about 60 years of people that won this award. The bass section leader, Jonathan Hager. You don't have to come up, Jonathan. You can just smile and wave. The tenor section leader, Tanner Duffy. The alto section leader, Sarah Cole. And the soprano section leader, Jade Frias. And the National School Choral Award winner for this year, as voted on by their peers, is Susanna Olson. You have to come up here.
All right, so we have a couple awards for the orchestra and band one, and the first award I get to decide, and I decided on this one. Decided this one a while back. Is the Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award for outstanding contribution to the band, as presented to a four-year senior, Alyssa Stafford. Appreciate you, kiddo. Thank you. All right, the next ones are national awards. They're chosen by the peers. First one is the National School Orchestra Award. And this year goes to Megan Christensen. And then our John Philip Sousa Award, which is also a national acclaimed award. This year we had a tie, a dead even tie, and these two individuals are also four-year seniors. And so I'd like to ask Jonathan Hager and Logan Henneberg to come up.
Back in 1921, the National Association of School Principals founded an organization called the National Honor Society. I've been unable to figure out exactly when UCA started their own local chapter of the National Honor Society, although I have a query into Mr. Stephen Lacey, who might know since he was the sponsor before I came to UCA. The National Honor Society members, they have demonstrated excellence as a student and as a human being in four areas. Scholarship. Besides having good grades, they have not avoided taking difficult and challenging classes. Service. Leadership and character. And so it's these four areas that our committee evaluates and looks at. Before we introduce the new inductees for this year, I want to recognize the ones that were inducted as juniors last year. So when I read your names, you just go ahead and stand. So these were the members of the National Honor Society that were inducted last year. Felicity Broom, Caleb Brower, Angie Bursma, Elise Colburn, Tanner Duffy, Haley Fisher, Jonathan Hager, Levi Hardy, Ava Hersberg, Will Hayden Seaton, Ethan Hickok, Joseph Lee, Kyler McCulloch, Joseph Mersil, Jaden Michaelis, Eric Olson, Susanna Olson, Cale Potzer, Sophia Pinnell, Spencer Rich, Dana Rose Sanford, Kaylee Ann Smart, Larissa Smith, Eden Wan, Tyler Young. This year's inductees. And when our name is called, if you would come up, please. Aaron Bogus. Sadie Bowen. Megan Christensen. Sarah Cole. Nathan Kuhn. Lily Dietrich. Logan Hennenberg. Owen Hickok. Shalise Kakumba. Felipa Manta. Katie McCoon. Christopher Nelson. Amy Renetti. Bella Smith. Sophia Son. Nathan Sutherland. And now for our juniors. It's more difficult as a junior. The threshold is higher. They have not had as opportunity to take as many challenging classes as seniors, but these individuals have also shown those 4 areas of scholarship, service, leadership, and integrity. Kirsten Barker. Taylor Bowen. Lauren Davidson. Joanna Inikiev. Malachi Gillen. Paola Gomez. Sofia Grachev. Jesse Gregg. Annalie Kendall. Carly Kendall. Grayson Libby. Jack McLaughlin. Caleb Mundell. Megan Peterson. Kerwin Saison. Kyle Straitland. Alina Shevchuk. Dawson Shipowick. And Torrance Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your National Honor Society members of the Upper Columbia chapter of the National Honor Society. Yeah. In recognition of their accomplishments, seniors that are members of the National Honor Society wear gold, a double cord of gold and blue on graduation on the regalia. The next type of award I get to give is for attendance. I know some of you may find that ironic that Hartman deals with attendance and perfect attendance, but these individuals have made it to every single class all year long. And going to class pays. So this is not fake, this is real. In fact, you have to initial that you've received it, otherwise the business office gets after me. So I'd like to recognize Mr. Jacob Nelson. I would also like to recognize Mr. Nathan Profir. And finally, I'd like to recognize Miss Alyssa Stafford. So as I like to say, go to class, it pays.
All right, congratulations, guys.
Hey, Joe.
I'm gonna give out.
Okay, it's my privilege to recognize some students for their athletic abilities. Our first person, unfortunately, is not going to be here. He's out traveling back from golf. But our male athlete of the year, Ethan Hickok. Our female athlete of the year, Maddie Threadgill. She wanted her picture taken. I'm just kidding. Okay, our king and queen of the Iron Kingdoms, or Kingdom. So this award started as a joke about 4 years ago, and it sort of stuck. And so tonight we will recognize our king and queen. For our king this year, Ian Lasher. So I had two people for the Queen of the Iron Kingdom. I'm going to announce them real quick. We have Haley Fisher first, and then Katie Michaelis. And lastly, we added a new award this year for recognizing our Team of the Year. And by unanimous nomination and vote, it's the soccer team, the boys soccer team. You guys just come on up. We have an award for you, a certificate for you, so you can remember that.
Why are you looking at your watch? Okay, I've got two really super special people coming up here to help me. And the first people that we want to just recognize is all the seniors who worked for us. Some of them have been in there for 4 years. And we got a little gift card for you, so please come on up. If you're a senior now, working in there. So Kian, Luke, Philip, Elise, Haley, Megan, Andy, Nathan, Christian, Susanna, Dana Rose, and Micah, which are already up here. These guys are amazing. Susanna, go ahead and stay up here. Since you're here, our first award that I'm going to give out today is, thank you. This was named in honor of Kari Rose, who was an amazing chef a few years ago. And the staff, when we vote, it was just unanimous. Susanna is the Kari Rose Culinary Achievement Award winner this year, and she has done so much work in the gluten-free vegan line. She comes in and just, even if there isn't a recipe for it, she is able to make just the most amazing food. And it just, for those of you who eat off that line, this is the girl who makes it happen. And hold on, before you go. I had to get her a chef's knife to remember us by as she continues her amazing cooking. Thank you. I have two other people that this award was named after a man who just always went just so far above and beyond. If there's anything that needed to get done, he was just there. Didn't matter when the clock was, just if he saw something to get done. And so we named this award the Colby Brookings Heart of Service Award. And there's two people we just couldn't, we're giving this out to two people because they were just both amazing. If any of you guys came and ate lunch, and I know everybody did, and you took your dishes to the dish room, you guys saw Andy Willett in there just hammering the dishes out. Andy, got an award for you, man. And a gift card. The other person, breakfast just wouldn't have been the same without Gracie Reese Robbins. It didn't matter if she was sick, if she was injured. She just showed up and she saved our bacon so many times. Gracie, thank you. Every year we have a leadership award. And this girl runs the biggest crew by a mile. And it is unbelievable how much work she gets out of them. And Caitlin Rivas, are you here tonight? Caitlin, come on up. Thank you. And they have a certificate for you. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I have 2 more awards. And then we got one more thing we're going to do. And these 2 people standing beside me, they have been amazing. 4 years in the cafeteria. Mike has been our head supervisor for 2 years. Dana Rose has been his assistant for 2 years. And they've been 3 years as supervisors in here. And they have just provided so much strength and leadership and guidance. And they have just been amazing to work for. So thank you so very much. And And then the final thing that we want to do, which we have never really done before, is we want to announce next year's supervisors. And I'm going to let these 2 amazing people take it away.
So we would just like to recognize the new crew that's going to be working in the cafeteria, as they do a lot for the school. So as I call your name, please come up. Caleb Mundal, Jacob Nelson, Matson Blackwelder, Kaylee Moreland, Zach Engel, Joel Van Duzer, and Caitlin Rivas. Congratulations to the new cafeteria crew for the school year of 2024 to 2025. I would also like to point out for the new assistant head supervisor is Joel Van Duzer. And the new head student supervisor is Caitlin Rivas.
So we have two more dorm awards for you tonight. The first one we would like to honor is the RA of the Year. So this is always a hard decision because we have so many good people to choose from. But the person that we chose tonight is somebody who just brings life wherever she goes. She really goes above and beyond and always puts herself where is needed. So we would like to honor Megan Larson.
Our second award for the evening is for our Miss Congeniality in Lacey Hall. And what that is if you were to think of Lacey Hall and you think of someone that has shown kindness, shown Jesus, and just kind of the epitome of what the dorm program means, that would be our Miss Congeniality. And I had a crown to present to her. It's actually being delivered probably as we speak. It was supposed to be here last night, but the Royal Delivery Service of Amazon struck again. So as soon as it arrives, we will crown her later tonight. Our Miss Congeniality for 23-24 is Haley Fisher.
Good evening. We're almost done. Stay with us. We're almost done. I have the honor of giving out the RA with Integrity Award for recognition of their dedication to their job, overall influence and respect for each person he comes in contact with on a nightly basis. I'm going to venture off a little bit more. I think while this is for integrity, this is also for the RA's selflessness, generosity, and my favorite, their humility. And I've learned by getting to know this person that he's not who he is simply because of daily life, but two more important factors, and that's because his love for Jesus and his wonderful parents. Logan Hannenberg.
The next award will be to Connor Turner, the head RA.
In the guys' dorm, we vote for Man of the Year. All the guys vote for Man of the Year. And the direction we give them is to vote for someone who is respectful, willing to engage with everyone, and just makes the dorm a better place. It was awesome to see 29 different guys got votes for Man of the Year. But there was one clear and concise pick voted on from the guys' dorm, and that is Mr. Kevin Statham.
We have a new award this year. Where's Micaiah? Micaiah, where you at? Micaiah is my designer for this award. We're still working on things, so the trophy will be here later on at some point in time. But it's a new award. As you know, one of the things I say is keep looking up. And as a Christian, someday Jesus is coming in the clouds to take us all to heaven once again. And so keep looking at that positivity. But keep looking up means that you're positive, you're engaging in the world around you, you're interested in others, and you desire to have a connection. So the first annual Keep Looking Up Award goes to the evening, a gentleman and a lady, goes to Liam Henneberg and Haley Fisher. One of the things we value here at Upper Columbia Academy, give me a few moments of your time, is that we value the onward journey towards Jesus Christ, to have a relationship with Him, towards that leadership. We've seen that over the last couple weeks, and we still have more to go. It's the baptisms, people choosing to have a desire to have a forever friendship with Jesus Christ. And we have our spiritual leaders of the year, this gentleman and this lady, Paula Gomez and Daniel Wright. These last 4 awards are voted by staff and students, and this is our Students of the Year, voted on those students who make up just what we are all about. We are UCA, that pride that comes with being at that outreach that we get to witness every time we go on the Hope Task Force, that desire to make a difference in each other's lives with our ups and downs. But our students for this year's Student of the Year goes to Logan Hennenberg and Madison Threadgill. So, Dean Hess, if you were to sum up this year, give me a 2-word thing to sum up this year for you.
Really fast.
Thank you. I would take 1 word, hopeful. What I see in our students here is you are our next leaders. One of you someday will sit in the spots that we sit in every day. We look forward to seeing who you will be and what you will do as you begin leading. At this time, I'd like to invite you to stand with us as we have closing prayer. Please stand. Dear Jesus, we thank you so much that we are witness to the goodness that you bring upon this campus. We thank you so much for the investment, the sacrifice, and the support of our families to send amazing students here to our campus. We thank you for the ups and the downs, for the opportunities we have to rally together, for being able to see your hand and work in lives each and every day. There's not a place in this campus that's not touched by your love and grace, but also by the investment these students make to help us be who we are. We want to continue to have the humble pride of Lion Nation, but also the wonderful hope that we have a Savior in Jesus Christ who someday will come back and take us home to be with Him. So as we continue on in celebration, especially with the class of 2024 in just about 7 days, we just look forward to continuing that with one another. Thank you so much for this evening. Help us have a wonderful night, and most of all, help us to keep looking up. In your name we pray. Amen. Before you start talking, if any of you like to stay and help, we'd love to have the help. If you'd like to go back to your dorms, you may do that. Would Haley Fisher please come forward because your crown has arrived?